I think I broke these. They just won't. Well, that sucks. Hmm? A waste of $5. Welcome. Epic episode.
Að sjá dreggjan á ferlinu vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
See if I can find it. Is this it right here, or is that the receipts for today?
Komið skjótt! Komið í höfnina miklu! Skýst ég leyfa oss að syngja!
Oh shit, watch out, giants.
Hverfið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
Okay. Where are the giants? Got it. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Use the right stick to pan around the surroundings. Zoom in and out by holding RT and or LT. Press A to continue. The portraits show the order of initiative. Take a turn from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. This ring shows your shield banger. is active. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The Horn allies are a race of giants called the Val, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Use left stick. Choose a tile. Ready to confirm the move. Move the show back right here. Get him to that position. Enemy tiles are red. Impulse if the enemy is in range. Target a nearby enemy, use the left stick to select the attack icon, then press A to target the enemy. Okay. You can choose to either attack the enemy strength or break his armor. The number beneath each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage that you will do to that stat. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor block strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. Hold up, pause. Got to turn on the game value. Turn the music up a little bit. Make the effects a little louder. Ah, you can change the difficulty in the middle of the campaign. Solid. By breaking armor, you can open them up to take more damage in the future. Cool. Which one do we want to do? Oh wait, okay. This enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Use left stick and A to select fist to attack strength. Then press A to confirm. Solid. Oh, we poked him. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full health, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger high armor. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By moving on gold tiles, a unit can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemies show how close you'll have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into attack range using left stick and A. Okay. Alright. There we go. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Your unique... Hold up. Hello? Okay, there we go. Your unit menu combat options include move, ability, attack, and end turn. Use left stick and A to activate the purple ability, Tempest. The ability description appears in the tooltip below. Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Use left D-pad, right D-pad to select an enemy, and then confirm the choice. Sure. It hits both, but sure. That may quick work with Achievements Bodyguard. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. Chieftain will rest his turn. Looks like the Chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Okay. Whoops. I pressed something I wasn't supposed to press. How you go back? Whoops. What did I press? I don't know. Alright, what's RB? Oh, okay, I guess I'm doing it with willpower. Okay.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Chapter 1. The only son has stopped. Nice. Nice burp. You're welcome, no problem. You are approached by a familiar man who walks in, steps with you as you are leaving the Great Hall. He cuts the chase. Good. Eric Stewart of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ibn, isn't it? Ubin. Dang, I like whoever the artist is for this game can fucking draw. Ubin, isn't it? It is. I'm just here for the church. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? Get to it. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand, blah, blah. Okay, so it just repeats what he said. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. What did you have in mind? I didn't exactly agree. We're gonna be bad guys. It's up to you. But you've already got one foot in the door. Whoa, 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 buddy. just want to make sure they don't come back. We took down the chieftain. What's left of them? Not much. Never was much in the first place. There were a loose bunch of thugs to begin with. I'm surprised they got it close, as close as they did. Then we're done here. Almost. Come with me. We're going to the market down by the water. If there is anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Whoa, 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 buddy, I'm a giant. Use left stick and LB and RB to highlight the market tent, and press A to visit the merchant. Okay. Eric, let me handle this. Alright. You meandered through rows of open face houses and in red stalls, colored canvases flapped on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Odd. I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. Oh. Snarky. The Scotland's chieftain bled out about an hour ago, had. So when you tell me what rat's anus I won't. So when you tell me, okay. The rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try and kill you this time. They don't talk to me. Eric, need some help here? I don't have the patience for this. That sweet sweats, visibly fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait. Just buy one of these if everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week. How am I supposed to know? Huh? Just a little food money, huh? Just a little food money, yeah? I hate how that pops up there. Intimidate him. Pay him. Do nothing. Let's intimidate him. You motion to Brunov, your enormous bodyguard who looms over the man like a snake over a mouse. Gods, Eric, laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are scofflings? Nobleman, up to the east wall. But that was months ago, last I know. Pod soaks away with a wave of Eric's hands, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Who the hell is this? Are we done here? But were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? No, just, oh my god. Frog. No reason. Frog. Better than that eggplant. He does look like eggplant now that he does that. Goes off to get more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog doesn't trust hard what he used to be scoffing. If they are licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts. Not new. Nobleman is all. Best I can tell. Listen, I know a guy who loved to put a few skulls in the ground. Put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of sort? Where is this again? After this, it's not up to me, my friend. You're not my friend. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tith. I'll remind him. I'm getting paid. The mead house. Why is it in blue like that when it's snowing? You arrive in front of what must be Nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a wither-beaten man, introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder, ready Let's get it over with. You are walking through the front door. I'd rather. Let's just get it over with. That's the spirit, says Valgod. Okay, here we go. Valgod boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is at the head of the table. His axe drawn, wide-eyed, drunken, scuffling, scrambled. Find their open weapons, turning tables, and mead stains process. Whatever that means. Whatever all that shit means. Ready? Okay, we're ready. Battle. Whoa. Okay. So the eggplant dude doesn't even fight right now. It's my turn first. One of the helmet dudes goes next. Stonewall. Stonewall blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. Yeah, why not? Oh, that uses will. Whoops. Or did it gain a will? I don't know. But we'll find out. Or twice. What's rally do? Use change target. Oh. Stronger here. Okay. What did that even do? I didn't read it. He's got a shield, so he's pretty brawlic, so I'll move him up. He attack? Attack. Can't. Try again, bro. Try again, bro. Yeah, but I think I will hit my own teammate. I attack that dude. These little humans move fast. Whoa. What was that? Dude just went ham. Kill him once. Wait him out. Guy's got some strong moves. The way they die is so satisfying. Hello. Get off the screen already, achievement. I don't want to move at all. Just attack. Yes. That doesn't attack. The attack sucks. Oh. Guess he. I attacked them in the back. Can't move any further forward. I feel like as if I'm gonna hit all my teammates if I do this. Do I care? Did I care? Hmm. Whoa, 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 I didn't mean to do that. Son of a bitch. Why did he move? Yeah, look at that skill. Fucking achievements everywhere. Alright. He's dead. For a dude not having a shield at all, he has a lot of fucking armor. Got one left. You're dead. Oh yeah. 70%. Oh, 70% chance of only doing that much damage. Copy that. All I can do is end my turn. Round him! Break his freaking shield. More shield for you, guy. Stay where you are. He's so dead. Oh, I could have killed him right there. And you're dead. Cool. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's window onto the bay. A fleet of long ships approached with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for the Valsh kingship last we spoke. The other flags look important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long. Not me, Governor. Look. All this, you know what? When I play part 2 or 3 of this, if I ever do, if this one's good, hopefully, I hope to have voice acting, because I don't feel like reading all this shit. Now I have to make sure there are no rotten bodies or pools of entrails still in the great hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? No, Eric. Already done. Enough already. Alright then, do as you please. Time to go, Valgard. Eric and Valgard hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeeper's spare of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the dock. Do I? So I'm this big purple eggplant dude, I guess. And I'm going to the docks. I got 100 gold, 14 flag shit at the top. I don't even know what that means. Clansmen, fighters, and Varl. The 32 Varl. Oh, okay, so if I press Y, it fucking gives me a title. Alright, I got Renown, it's day 0. And days of supply, 100, I guess. Let's toggle up. Oh, I can put it away. Oh, that's dope. Now it looks like I have a cleaner screen. Whoa. Whoa. Up. Up. Oh, okay. Up. Oh, okay. That's weird. Alright, let's go to the docks. Are we walking there? Is that us down there? What's going on? So confused. I have a cursor? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm confused. Ubin Wagner. A familiar Val steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version, tramping the halls of Grafim. I don't even know how to pronounce that. An abundant in purpose. Yeah. Oh dang! Look at that freaking artwork. He looks dope. Gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there is Wagner, there must be Hakun. Must there? I can't even see that guy's face. My guy's so fat. He's like a freaking eggplant. Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. I don't know. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? 60, maybe. Maybe you don't give a fuck anymore at like 60. Jurunja demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grotham. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arbrange. In fact, and glad for it. Hakun mentions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolfhead emblazoned on red, the king of men, or something on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin, don't you know? Skuriner, I don't know what the fuck. Skuriner. We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakun has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you are around, Harkon. Then you're going to go for him. I have the distant feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. Oh shit, picking up 2 new warriors. We should give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Wish I could see that dude's face completely. Where is Marg? Hakun? Have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mog. See you in the morning. Skiriner. Skiriner. Oh, fuck is that? Wonder if I can Google that. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world. The sort of boy who grows up pulling the legs from spiders. Yikes. The long road back to Gotham should be more interesting than most years. You think? Think? Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of your governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you are going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Håkon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Use left stick or LB and RB to highlight the talk icon. Then press A to converse with the hero. I'm gonna go have a drink. Governor. I can finally see this guy's face. Their devil horns are dope. I'm gonna Google this word just so I can get a better idea of it. You find Hakun in the mead house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no longer standing to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakun waves you over. Went straight for a flogon. What the a flogging? Flogon?
Yeah.
Fuck. Ragnar, the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyways. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me a trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as you Yoks fought, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. And it's not too late to start trying, Håkon. Håkon lets slip a low chuckle, and any y'all could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through dredge at Wagnir's side in the Second War and regularly since then. Okay, so this dude's a badass. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grafheim. I don't fucking know what that actually says. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cold air outside. Do I now? Is that what I do? Let's see what this pompous prick prince wants. PPP. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Val who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes. You are with Wagner, I remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Gotham with my bodyguards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I worked for the king, carrying 2 trips to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself, I hope to learn more about you. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Val historian, Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin talks, a deep sigh. Whether tried or ungraciously, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality mostly, Wagner came to our capital in Arberang, and now we go to the Val's capital in Groftheim, to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Well, excuse me. Okay, where do I go now? What do I do now? I go to the Great Hall. Cool. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crafts the dawn to supply letters. Not as many as you were promised, but no time to complain now. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Ragnar is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear groggy and disheveled. Magria steps forward. Wagmir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you are ready to depart. We are ready. You follow Margaret and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guard have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think? Strand is a place, I guess. Is this place? Oh, look, that's us. How do I zoom in? That's as far as I can zoom in. Come on, game. 6 supply. Moral declined. Okay, this game is very strategic. It looks so barren. I don't know why you put that up there. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Maga, cracking open a case of mead. From our glorious friend, the governor of Strand, how is passed with Rankius? Rusius? Laughter. I've never seen that word before. Laughter as the mead is passed throughout camp. Drink a little, drink a lot, toast to Wagner, toast to Wagner. You rise your drink, toasting the alliance between the men and the Val. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggeration. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner and chat with Wagner. Drink merrily. Go easy on the drink. That's Wagner. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Maria. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I have given the job to you, too. Gods, there no joy in politics. Speaking of what happens after this business with Ludin, hopefully the boy goes back to Arborage on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakun. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Haha. Don't you miss the fight, Urban? Yes, I want to fight. I want to play a game. I'm just reading a book right now. You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. As a mouthful. Used to be warriors used to be okay. We say would be warriors would follow you for what you done. You're a dead giveaway.
Don't ever talk to me like that again.
Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it, or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Val. They've been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Whoa. You raise groggily the campsite, a casualty of merriment. Margaret is already kicking warriors awake, and when you spot Ludin stalking your direction, he sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're unneeded. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to get after him? That human looks like he can mess somebody up with that spear. Ha, we're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. We're gonna move over a little bit. This is the map of the world. You can explore by panning with the right stick and zooming in. Jesus. Okay, this game's kind of probably long. Maybe. This is the location of your caravan is indicated by the Ubon's icon. Ubin. The world map is covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, selecting locations with LB and RB and the left stick, and press A for more information. Oh, that's a lot. I'm gonna have to do a lot. Oh, and there's more down here. And can I like go to the sea here? Whoa, there's a lot. Okay. This is like one of those games where I'm gonna spend like an hour playing it every episode. Because this is a lot to not to like go directly through. Okay, what do I do now? Do I just go back to my picture? Redfall, named by bad weather, the gales that blow in from the bay and area and around the mountain peaks keep Balthra in a generally unpleasant state. What really cemented the name was the kind of person who would live there. Men cast out their strand for one reason or another. Cast out from strand for one reason. Okay. With nowhere else to go. Okay, where are we supposed to be going? Where did he say he wanted to go? Our mission is to go somewhere. And you are finished researching the world map. Press B and return to the travel or to the camp. Okay. Where did he say you want to research? Where are we heading? Where the hell are we heading? Is this place, right? We just left. Oh no, Strand's right here. As close as anything comes to a bastion of racial tolerance. Okay, so it's like San Francisco. Both men and Val compete to scratch out a living in this, the biggest trade city along the west coast. Okay, yeah, like San Francisco. Many people still believe that the god Dragnor still watches over it, granting good fortune. Okay, and then we want to go where? Oh, Gotham. This place right here. The last home of the Val and seat of their power, founded by Offenir, the second Val king. Though the Val have moved around a lot, most consider Gotham their capital. The deeds of the Val are honored here, and all warriors of worth are buried at the foot of the two spears, where they are said to become part of the Val's march itself. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, B. Press B. We head north, then east past the forts. Gotham's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skirmisted? Skirmisted? Skirmiscadet? Skirmiscadet? Ah, fucking no. What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have sworn you all the long wonders of Skimmerstead. I don't fucking know what that says. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, print, dread, and glaciers. You like glaciers? Loden exhales through his nose, and a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats away and flops as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Oh. One second, hold on.
What the hell?
Hey, could you turn that light off? Turn that light off. Thanks. Don't poke the anthro, Wagner. He seems no happier to. Oh, okay. That's like way off. I know, I was just playing. It just got way dark. Whoa. Which light? That one. That looks right. Spent. Hold on. Okay, I can't see shit. That's fine. Alright. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Valva if we're lucky. I want to fight, goddammit. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan during travel. You can either camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve your camera's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties on war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. Huh. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to go back to the road. Select heroes tent using RB. Then press A. Okay, that doesn't fucking work. Use a D-pad and A to select a unit. And view stats, promote ranks, and learn abilities. These are all my fighters. It's got mad life. Field. He's the tankiest. Guy's strong too. Select this guy. Use a D-pad and A to select the abilities buttons about the unit. Bring the pain. The character strikes an adjacent enemy for armor break damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favor to return even more break damage for one turn. By using Bring the Pain, he can create forward charge that punishes enemies for ganging up against him. Normal break attack and +1 to return the favor. Break attack +1 and +2 to return the favor. Okay. Return the favor. Enemies who attack him. Enemies who attacks him loses 1 point of armor and each strike the character. That's a fucking typo. What the hell? Return the favor triggers every turn he takes damage from an adjacent enemy, which can make it devastating to hit him with attacks that strike multiple times. Oh, okay. So it's like a reflect, a mirror. What's the little arrows by his head? Can I use that? Get close. RB. Tempest. Oh, we know what Tempest. Heavy impact. Character hits so hard that an enemy standing adjacent to his target on a strength attack takes shockwave. Hitting a large target with a ball or drug who takes up 4 tiles can potentially cause an impact many more victims than hitting a single tile target. So human. Visibility. Impale. Why does he look like he has short hair there? The character skewers his enemy doing normal strength damage before kicking them away, doing knockback and causing them to bleed if they move on their next turn. A target who is bleeding will take 1 strength damage for each tile that they move, which can especially deadly for enemies that are moved against their will. Huh. So can he hit people against their will? Embolden. Each kill the character makes encourages allies to fight harder, granting 1 willpower to the unit and any adjacent allies. Nice. Sundering impact. The character hits even harder than an average warrior with no chance to miss. He can wreak havoc with an additional +1 strength and also adds 1 break damage to his target plus bonuses to heavy impact. Sundering impact is best used when carefully positioned to impact as many enemies around the target as possible. Strike +1 break. Heavy impact. The character hit. Fucking That's devastating damage. I read them all. Cool. All right. Build. I don't like this sound. Way too loud. Sorry. Those sounds are way too loud. Points available none. Points available 1. What's this? Dodge. Exertion. There's the amount of willpower you can use. Action. Dodge and mouse. Lucky shot. The god damn. 30% bonus chance. I'm really doing it. Put up anything. Okay. Why am I in here then? Oh. It says renown can be used as renown is gained by defeating enemies and can be spent to upgrade your characters. Okay, and how do I do that? Can't do it right now. And they all have like ones next to their portraits. Okay, I just want to fight. I want to fight something. Turn order. Units move in the order you place them from left to right. This initiative order is very important in setting up a strategy. When setting up strategy, for example, put archers after melee units so they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Select units with blah 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 and X to rearrange the turn order. Blah blah blah. Okay, sorry. Whatever. This light needs to be brighter. Kind of bright. Dark. Training tent. The training tent allows you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies and safety. The trainer will give you hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test out new characters as they join you. To end training, click on End Training or press Escape and select the Exit Training option. Cool. Got it. Roger that. That's cool. Move here. Why is there no sound? Yeah, use it. Why can't I use it? Okay, okay. Why is there no sound? Did I mess up the sound? What happened to the sound? Why can't I use that ability either? Maybe I have to break his shield. Why the hell can I not use that ability? Why isn't there any? Saga banner. I'm kind of perplexed as to why there's no sound. Kind of stupid. I mean, oh, you can't hit him. Can't attack him. Did he kill my dude? Holy shit. Dots. Can I stand on his body? I can stand on it. Weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the sound, but alright, whatever. Okay, well, apparently when I went to options, I pressed this fucking button, and I don't know what the fuck or how that even happened. Okay, well, how do I leave, right? Alright, let's leave. How long have I been streaming this game?
Winterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand. Nowhere else to. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
By Hogberg. That's a lot of for missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent some word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Alright, I've been streaming this for an hour. So I'm gonna get to the first fight, and then I'm gonna end this stream of this episode and play something as multiplayer against people. Wouldn't know my boys seen men up in the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scruff cleans out here, maybe. Did they have working for them? No, from what the governor told me, I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. Why the peasant spits, his eyes anxiously dotting about the caravans. What the hell? Alright, whatever. I'm leaving it. Fix it later. Peasant spits, his eyes anxiously thoughting about the caravan, set up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of vows. Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You're thinking about squatting, not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of. Shut up, hear that? Where's Ludin? Its faint sounds like fighting and something else. Hakan takes it off at a run. Okay, perfect. One fight before I turn this off. Who the hell are these fuckers? Pressing A on any tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Press X here to make a waypoint. Waypoints pathing is useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Press A here to finish. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Press up to compare your stats with the enemy. Holy shit, this guy is strong. Spearmen can attack diagonally and okay, whatever. I fucking already read it. Target this enemy with an attack using left stick and a half. Armor blocks attacks on strength. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there's a 10% chance that the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attacking the enemy's strength. Got it. Can't use it. Okay. Okay. What do I do now? Alright, game. What do I do now? Hello? Hello? Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. I get it now. And he's about to kill me. You trying to get yourself killed, then what are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You've never seen Dry before, boy. What kind of idiot break their armor fast? Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Hakan goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future of our king lies motionless aside from a spreading pool of blood. Wagner is dead. Okay. So, did I actually get him killed? And like, is he gonna stay dead permanently? Who's this guy? So many fucking questions. Where did that come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. What the? Deployment happens before a battle. Select your units, Rook and Alet, with left and right on the D-pad. Deploy them within the blue squares using LT and press A. And Y to start the battle. Does armor break damage all allies within range attacking the marked target causes 1 break damage? Oh shit, he can attack from a distance. Right, because he has a bow. The orange squares indicate the range of the unit's attack. Archers like Rook and Ally have a much longer range than melee units. Use left and right on the D-pad to target an enemy within the attack zone. Okay, well, I didn't know that he could do that, so great. Needle the thread. Good. Hits all units between the archer target and the target, dealing bonus damage and armor break. Okay, he's not that strong right now. That's pretty cool. I put the axe down. Uh-oh. Come on, game. Oh, come on, game. Was that a drug? Elite looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was, let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. The drug attacked your cart and the yacht bolted. It spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All the food, that's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. Forget the supplies. Let's get back to Scar. However, we can gather them before more drop appear. Do you think we can handle more? I can see them in the tree. Sure about that? No. Alright, be quick. Ali claims the yacht while let. He tossed supplies back into the cart. All Dragomas, but you managed to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figure slowly receded into the distance. Plus 15 supplies. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display. At the top of the screen, most towns will have supplies to sell as well as a few items. -1 supply. How do I save? You can't save. Second, the game automatically saves on its own. Skaragot. That frame is kind of crooked.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home. The let grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
The real question is, should I play another multiplayer game or should I keep playing this game? That is the real question. I've been streaming this for like what, an hour and a half now? Ivor. The enormous Val in question towers over the men in the training field. He squats as you approach. Oh, he's a giant too. Already back, Huntmaster. Thought you'd be tomorrow. Drad everywhere. Drad, how did they get through Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Damn it. They'll be here soon, if they are not already. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running towards the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys in the group of fighters. Igil, take a lead to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Elet. No, wait. I want to help. Let them fight, Ivor. Yeah, we need their fucking help. Why not invite some goats to join us too? You are asking the dead kid. You're asking for dead kids. If they die, they die. Who really cares? I won't let anything happen to her. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivor. What now? Fuck. He wanted to say fuck, but he couldn't because it's a game. Keep your shield up. We just hold them off until everyone's inside. Then we figure out what to do next. More shots draw your attention of some houses atop a nearby hill. Whoa. Okay, this house. Sure enough, dreads are gathering in numbers. You hear misplaced laughter nearby. Past a pile of corpses, a man and single-handedly holding back 4 dreads with a battle spear. Oh dang, he's dope looking. Look at his tattoos on his chin. Behind you, Dragivia shouts at Ivo, who shoots a drawer look. And if Dragivia is known for being a madman, at least he's the sort who can hold a spear in the right direction. He smiles a mile wide. Then when he realizes you are going to have to fight your way out of this one. Well, that's my party. Okay. My items. Give item. Let's give that to guy. Oh, it's a Let's bracelet, so give it to a Let. Oh, are we ready? Ready. Go. Knock the target back for multiple tiles, doing armor break damage. Fuck yeah. Get the hell out of here, bro. Oh damn. That would have been a combo. Should have waited. Should have waited. That dude's huge. Good googly moogly. Oh shit, he's like still fucking healthy as ever. He's about to die. Like, okay, I'm back. Oops. Wrong person. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of the game if it leaves you frustrated or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. Use the options menu to change difficulty. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty at any time, and it has no effect on the story or the choices you make. Cool. Cool. Whoa. Whoa. Off. You take the stock of your handiwork. Think I'll stick with you lads, says Traveler, unless you've got other ideas. It grants something non-communal. Okay, whatever. A black herd is forming out the tree line. Enough of this. Says Ivy, glancing over the shoulder. We're going back. Then adds Rook. I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. As you turn your head back, a colossus appears around the side of the house. It suddenly looms over Alette. Its face is an expressionless, stony mass, more terrifying than any roar it may have produced. It seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. Shoot it with an arrow, run at it, axe ready, shout at Alette. Shoot it with the arrow. As though second nature, you knock an arrow. Alette is standing directly between you and the dreads, making the shot perilous at best. If you are off by a few inches, stop thinking, shoot the dreads. Shoot to get her attention instead. Fire safely above the dreads to distract it. Take a shoot. Let it go. A second passes like an eternity. The arrow bounces off the dread's face, inches away from what you think is an eye. It recoils and turns upon it again. It rushes to her side. Egal rushes aside. He throws himself between them, catches the mace on his shield, and returns the favor, crushing the dread's head with his shield point. When the dust settles, you can see that everyone is alright. Let's get out of here, says Ira, as he goes to check at least a few houses nearby. Rick sees, see if you can find any more survivors and meet me in front of the hall. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, and then play something else. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna land. Okay, yeah, you get the idea.